Hey, what's up everyone? Erica here from Vallerret Photography Gloves, and today we're talking about your upcoming winter photography destination. If you're anything like us, you've probably got a long list of places you want to see in the winter to take photographs. And whether you're going to Japan or the Arctic, it's crucial that you have your gear list dialed before you get on the plane. Our glove range has you covered from light winter to deep Arctic, and if you're confused on which gloves might be best for your upcoming winter holiday, have no fear, we're going to go over all of that today. We'll be covering some of the most popular winter photography destinations and give you our best glove recommendation for those places. So, to start off, New Zealand, where we are right now. New Zealand has become a hot spot for winter photographers, having winter in June, July, and August, which is great if you're somebody who's chasing the eternal winter. As you can see, New Zealand winters are actually pretty mild, despite being surrounded by 3,000-meter peaks. In the towns, it's rare for us to get snow on the ground, and the temperatures rarely drop below 0 degrees. So if you're coming to New Zealand and you're looking for a photography glove, we would recommend the Markov Pro 2.0. This is our fan favorite photography glove, and this is the glove that we throw in all of our bags. We take it everywhere with us, just in case. It's great for walking around town, it's great for going up the peaks. This glove really just does it all for us. It's insulated with thin slit insulation and a merino wool liner, and has our signature finger caps on the pointer finger and thumb, so you can access your dials and change your settings without any issues and without losing any dexterity. If you're coming to New Zealand, Markov Pro 2.0 is our recommendation. Next up, Lofoten, Norway. With its idyllic seaside fishing cabins and its constant display of northern lights, this is a must-see if you're into winter photography. But if you're heading to Lofoten, be prepared to bundle up. Temperatures routinely get down to -15 degrees Celsius, and the shortened days and exposure to the oceanside weather make it feel even colder. So if you're heading to Lofoten, we would recommend the Ipsuits. This is our warmest 5-finger glove. It's insulated with merino wool liner and thin slit insulation, and has water and wind resistant materials on the outside to keep you protected from the elements. We've got our signature finger caps on the pointer finger and thumb as well. And this is definitely a glove that will keep you warm in those longer, deeper days of winter. So if you're heading to Lofoten, check out the Ipsuits. What about Japan? If you're heading to Japan, you're in for a treat. Japan is considered by many to be a powder heaven, and some ski resorts in Japan routinely get 15 meters of snow a season. So if you're heading to Japan, you definitely want a glove that can sustain your long powder days, which is why we would recommend the Scotty Zipper Mitt. This Scotty Zipper Mitt has become one of our favorites, and is just a really great versatile glove. Totally customizable to what kind of warmth you need. It comes included with a liner, as well as the mitt. So depending on the activity that you're doing and how warm you are, you can completely customize it to you. You can unzip the side to reveal 1 or 4 of your fingers, so you can fully access your dials, change your lenses without any problems. Scotty is one of our favorite gloves. It's great for long days in the deep powder, so if you're heading to Japan, this is your glove. Iceland. Iceland is definitely a hotspot for winter photographers right now, and if you haven't been, you should definitely put it on your list. It's a beautiful country, and the temperatures do get a little bit cold in the winter, so if you're heading there during the winter months, you should be prepared to bundle up. We would recommend you take the Ipsuit gloves. Again, this is our warmest 5-finger glove. It has merino wool liner and thin slit insulation, water and wind resistant materials on the back that will keep you warm and dry against the elements. Our signature finger caps, so you can access your dials, change your lenses, have full control of your camera. These are just our great glove for the Icelandic conditions. If you do need a little bit of extra warmth and you tend to run a little bit colder, maybe consider pairing them with our liner glove. This is something that you can do that'll fit over the liner glove easily, and it'll just give you that extra layer of warmth. So Ipsuits with the liner is the best recommendation for Iceland. If you're heading to Iceland outside of the winter months, outside of November through February, you probably won't need something this hardy. You can get by just fine with the Markov Pro 2.0. But if you're heading during the deep winter days, definitely wear the Ipsuits. British Columbia, Canada. Similar to Japan, BC has some amazing powder days. So if you're heading to BC for a ski or snowboard holiday, you'll definitely want some gloves that will help prepare you and keep you warm in those conditions. We would recommend two options: the Scotty zipper mitt, which is what we recommend for Japan as well. Side zipper reveals all 4 fingers, or just one if you need it. If you're not using your glove and you need to use your underglove, just drop it, let it hang by the harness, and you have full access with your camera without actually exposing any skin to the elements. This is a great glove for deep powder days. If you'd rather prefer a 5-finger glove, we'd recommend the Ipsuits. Again, this is our warmest 5-finger glove, merino wool lining, thin slit insulation, finger caps on the finger and thumb so you can access your dials, and a sticky palm so you have full grip and control of your camera. So if you're heading to BC, check out one of these two options. They're both great. Both will keep you warm in the deep days of powder in BC. Antarctica. Despite being one of the coldest places on Earth, Antarctica actually has pretty mild temperatures. This is because you're really only allowed to visit in the summer months when you have long days and lots of sun. So really, temperatures probably won't get too far below freezing. So the Markov Pro 2.0 would be a great glove to take to Antarctica. It's something that you can chuck on when you get off the boat to walk around. It's going to provide you with enough protection and warmth, but it's not going to be bulky, it's not going to be too cumbersome, and it's just a really great glove to have. Again, our finger caps allow you to have full access and control of your camera, and just a nice slim profile, a great glove to take if you're going all the way down south to Antarctica. Alaska and the Yukon. The Alaska and the Yukon regions provide some of the harshest conditions, but also provide some of the best winter photography opportunities on the planet. You'll definitely want a full range of gloves to keep you warm, which is why we're going to recommend our 3-layering system, starting with the liner glove. This is a glove that you can put under any of your regular photography gloves and will eliminate any contact you have with the elements. Next, either wear the Markovs or the Ipsuits. I would probably wear the Ipsuits because I tend to run a little bit colder. Either one will be fine. They'll provide you with that insulation that you need. On top of those, we would recommend the Alta Overmitt. This is a glove that we designed to be a glove for your glove and is just the warmest option that we have. Basically, you fit it over any of your photography gloves and it acts like a sleeping bag, keeps you nice and toasty while you're not using your camera or your hands. And when it's time to use your camera, you can either unzip at the palm or you can drop it and let it hang by the harness while you operate your camera before you put them back on for the toasty warmness. So if you're heading to the far north, definitely invest in a good layering system. You'll want it. You definitely won't want to miss out on any photography opportunities up there. So liner, Markov or Ipsuit, and the Alta are our best recommendations. So there you have it. This is our best recommendation for your winter photography destination. If we've missed any place or if you have additional questions on which gloves might be best for you, don't hesitate to get in touch. We're always happy to hear from you. You can shoot us a message at support@photographygloves.com. You can also check out our website, photographygloves.com. We have a lot of resources on winter photography tips and tips on our photography destinations that we covered today, including awesome photography spots. So definitely check it out. We're always happy to hear from you, so drop us a line below if you have any comments, and we'll see you next time.